See that place? That's Keefer Lake Lodge. See that? That's Keefer Lake. Oh, this will make more sense in a few minutes. And what the hell is this thing? That may never make sense. Try to explain. Does it climb? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tires off. Time to replace the tube. Okay, let me start explaining what I can while just riding this simple road. This summer, Keefer Lake Lodge is having 2 events for adventure bikers. What? Oh, well, this could be interesting. I do not like river crossings. God. They're having 2 events for adventure bikers, and we've been charged with figuring out the routes where people can go on their small, medium, and large adventure bikes. We'll be out here riding with you. We'll be staying at the lodge. Should be a lot of fun. So if you want to go check that out, Keefer Madness. I'll put the URL on the screen, of course. Should be fun. 1 in July, 1 in September. My boot is full of water. I didn't lift my legs. I wasn't brave enough. I'll explain this pink thing in a minute. This would be buttery smooth on my 790 or my 990. The suspension's not set up on this bike yet. Very stiff. It was supposed to be custom built for me, but maybe they thought me was a little bit bigger or a little bit more aggressive, I'm just saying. Yeah, this bike is made by TM Racing in Italy. They're hand-built, low production numbers. And this one in pink is a limited edition. It's got some extra sparkles, it's got some extra stickers, some good little power parts on it, but it's commemorating a famous racing era for TM. And I was lucky, I got one of the last of the special edition ones. And it's one of 3 in Canada. I wasn't sure if I could handle the pink when I got it, but then I hopped on it, and this thing is so crazy. So much fun. Andrew has one as well. His is blue. And we are just very, very smitten with these bikes. Okay, let's just put this all in perspective. This is a nice road. Right back there, not a nice road. Some face slappers, a stream, you know, nobody's driving through. Big hill, mountaintop, another big hill. This is a place people come to do like world-class skiing. This is mountains, like grizzly bears and stuff. Whereas the adventure bike gathering, that's hills. So a little more remote, a little bit more commitment, not necessarily harder though. A little bit spicy in here, eh? It probably won't be flowing in July or... Oh, I had to touch the ground. I feel such shame. You know, that's the game I play. I'm not a fast rider. Don't even necessarily aspire to be one. But I do aspire to never touch the ground. Except when that plan stops. Or when really just needed for safety. I touch the ground. Now we're getting a little spicier. I couldn't turn on the camera back there because it was a little too crazy. It was like this, but a little harsher. Now we're into the 3s, touching the 4s. Back there was a 4. I'd like to keep track of what the hardest part was because you got to get through it on whatever bike you choose for the day. And that won't get any easier when it's dry. So this route pegged at a 4 so far. Oh, look at this. More 4. Sweet. This bike makes everything like that easy though. That's kind of the edge of my ability level on a big bike. I've done 5s, don't enjoy it. Feel that I'm risking too much. In truth, sorry, I'm just taking it in the face here. In truth, I would do 3s all day long. 2s and 3s, mostly 3s. Good sustained 3 on an adventure bike. I am just so happy there. Okay, we're in deep into the 4s now. Great on a dual sport. Well, it was fun. Hey guys, that was great. I'll get out of your way so you can get off.
Yeah, I'll get this one.
Whew. Do you have a special toy in your backpack? Thought you might. Hi. Here's the bike and it's full. Beauty. Pinktonium, don't you know? Marco? Let's see what Brian's got up his sleeve. What? Well, that's just the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, you just want to brag about that thing.
What? Show off. One-handed, like a stud. Man, I thought I had all the toys. You know, one of the beauties of having an event when you're riding out in a place like this, like you can go to Vernon and go by yourself, and I mean, like with your own little crew, you can figure it out. You're never far away from anything. There's marked trails. But out here, like anything could happen. There's not people around. There's no help. But there is the lodge. And when an event's going on, there's a bunch of dirt bikers out here. We all know where each other is. And it's kind of, you know, you got a support system in place. So if this kind of riding interests you, and I think it should, come on out for an event. You don't have to drive home at night. You can be nice and tired. Go have some great food. And comfy bed to sleep in. A couple of beverages, perhaps. Look at this. You're gonna sleep well. Cool, man. There will definitely be easier routes than this for this event. Don't worry. I think we'll have everything from a 2 to a 4 or 5. Blech. Oh, problem solved. I think I'm in the wrong gear. What do you think? Oh, it's the right gear. I just gotta go faster. What do you think, guys? You feeling it? I'm glad I brought the bike. I did. My Honda's not ready yet. I'm still working on putting that thing together. My 790 is a monster, and the 990 is a bigger monster. Oh, it's pretty. Look at that. We're in the mountains, kids. One thing we want to remember is when we hit these water holes is we'll rip them all up. Tread gently. Don't need to make a bad name for ourselves. This is really cool. Wow. This might be a little squishy. I'm gonna have to not do this. Hey, look, VRBO. Let's see if anyone's home. Anybody home? I don't know why the door's flat shut. It's kind of pointless.
I think the back wall is gone. It's just a facade for movies.
You can buff that out. Little sandpaper, little shellac.
Some good lanterns in it too, damn it.
Look at what I found, Swag, your new helmet. Nice.
It's my new Red Bull edition helmet.
That's awesome.
Even's got music.
Nice and easy, buddy. That was not nice and easy. That was nice and easy. This is where you have to have minimal footprint, guys. Shouldn't be able to tell that we came through here. As soon as it'll dry out, and it'll be fine. Yeah, baby. Look ahead, engage your core. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't bring my big bike today. This bike is for exploring, for me. I don't know where I'm going, or how hard it's gonna be. This is the best thing for me to be on. Got some tubeless tires coming for this thing. My friend Rob from the island, who I've ridden with and filmed with, is the guy who got me onto TMs. And he says run tubeless all day long in that bike, like 6 PSI. Absolutely brilliant. I'm like, okay, Rob, you know what you're talking about. Nice. Little paddle. I'll have to come back a little later in the year. Well, as you might have guessed, we have to turn around now. You're going to get some nice views of that there mountain. Yeah, baby. So my buddy Justin is a machinist. Boy, Brian sure chewed up this trail. And he made steg pegs for this. The only reason I didn't go to steg pegs to buy some is they don't make them. This bike is just not on their radar screen. Thankfully, well, Justin can make just about anything. But thankfully the design requirements for this bike was super easy. Well, if you're wondering where Andrew is, no, we didn't ditch him. He's injured. He's got some pelvis, hip, buttock problems from an injury from lifting a bike last weekend. And it has him quite laid up. I think what happened is he kind of just rushed in there to help our friend with a downed bike and possibly some cracked ribs, and didn't really use, proper lifting technique, and just went in and Tarzaned it. I see his face every morning No, not when we wake up in bed together. He works in the same office as me, which happens to be an attachment to my house. And he looks sad and rough. I really feel for you, buddy. I know there's nothing you don't have to be doing than being out here going brap brap with the boys. Ow! Right in the physics. So I am beating myself up a little bit because I'm not following my own rules today. Sometimes I forget. I was hurried. And I am not packed for deep mountain exploration, and that is exactly what this is. Now these guys are smarter than me. They have their toolkits. I don't have a toolkit. I don't have a tube. I don't have air. I have first aid, a saw, water food, a poncho for rain, an extra heavy duty garbage bag for whatever it's needed for, and they do come quite in handy. But after that, I'm kind of done, so I should have my backpack on today. I should have more stuff. I am a little bit irresponsible. It's not intentional. Just being honest. I know this isn't the most exciting riding right here, but I do have something to talk to you guys about that I think might benefit your riding. I'm learning a bit more about electrolytes and salt when you're sweating a lot and you're out for a long time. And of course, when we're wearing all this armor, whether you know it or not, you're sweating a lot. And you're losing salt and liquid, so you can drink lots of water. Everyone knows to do that, but if you're not taking an electrolyte drink, and even that doesn't have very much salt in it. Went to a really good seminar by a Ironman winning lady, a nutritionist, who says if you're doing something hard and it's hot, 600 milligrams per hour is a good starting point. I was like, wow, that's a lot. Like if you look at the label on the things you're eating and drinking, how much sodium's in there, it's probably 10% of that. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been mountain biking every day, training to get ready for something, this BDR trip. Sweating lots, riding 3.5 hours. I've been dirt biking a fair bit. I've been pounding the electrolytes, these sodium tablets, 600 milligrams an hour, and I am feeling great. I'm not getting those heavy dead leg feels. I'm not getting cramps at night when I mountain bike hard, day in, day out. I don't have a lot of salt in my diet, so I'd get cramps in the middle of the night. Like, oh my God, it just kills. So take a look at increasing your sodium intake if you don't have a lot of sodium in your diet, or if you're doing stuff out here for extended periods of time. And of course, I'm not a doctor, do the whole doctor thing. Just be aware. If you're like, I'm getting tired a lot, it might be a sodium thing. Okay, there's a part 2 to the sodium thing. If you or the people you ride with sweat a lot, drink a lot of water, and seem to pee a lot, it could be that your sodium's way too low. See, here's the quick biology of it. If you're low in sodium and you drink more water, you're going to make your body even more deficient in sodium. It's diluting it. So your body says, nope, I got to keep all the sodium that I got because I don't have enough as it is. So pee out this water. You drink it, you pee it out, it did almost no good. It did no good. It might have even just taken more sodium out of your bloodstream. So, fascinating stuff. There's science for us dirt bikers out there, and we all want to ride longer and faster and harder. And these are just some of the tricks I'm learning, finally. But hey, it's all good. Life's a journey. I don't like seeing this all ripped up. Holy crap! Wow, okay, booter. What's happening? Uh-oh, Brian. Let's go for it.
take your...
You don't want me anymore?
Well, if you get stuck, let me know.
Oh, I feel so dejected. You're gonna tow me through the river, I hope.
No, fuck no.
Oh man. I was telling everyone how nice you were. Well, that's it. I'm ditching you guys out of here. Let's go, Pinkie Pie. It's you and me. Sorry, TM Racing. This is not a good advertisement for you guys. Hey, man! Come back here and say that. Now we have a no engine race going on. Marco's coming up, former downhill racer. Come on, give her brother a push. Fucker. He's got some moves there. Did you learn those in the World Cup? Those pumping, the thrust pumping, pelvic thrusts. I'm okay. I like pushing my bike. I actually prefer it. You guys should try this, it's really fun. Save on gas. Save on gym memberships. So we did try bump starting, we tried taking out the spark plug. Couldn't get the spark plug out. I don't have my toolkit because I'm a big idiot. Those guys don't have a spark plug wrench that'll fit. It's really tight up in there. It looks like you basically have to remove the tank to get to the spark plug, so that's not ideal. And towing it is super fun. Whoa, we're going way too fast. I'm just going faster than you. There we go. Well, here's the river. Now I go on the downhill side of this. We're definitely gonna have wet feet. All right. It's very swift right there. Maybe I should start up here, work my way across and down. This I'm 100% fighting the current. I'm just gonna go up like 10 feet. What do you guys think? Looks like a good plan to me. Just bring that front around a little bit. There's a big rock. There. That's how you do that. If your boots aren't quite full, you can always go back for a swim. There. That's how you do that. If your boots aren't quite full, you can always go back for a swim. Glad you're getting some good footage out of this.
How was that?
That was refreshing. You should try it.
How's your boots?
They're full, not 3/4, full. There we go. Each of my boots weighs 5 pounds more now, so that 500 is going to struggle a bit more. And we're back. I probably owe Brian a couple $1,000 for the tow. It's a beautiful lodge here. I don't think we'll be going inside. You can come check it out for yourself. Or check out their website. That tells the story. Thanks, Brian. You're the best. That was fun.
Hey, pushing ya.
Sure is.